a milestone that many Grenadians may be willing to forget, as some are yet to recover financially and otherwise. Grenadians continue to feel the economic pinch, with continued loss of jobs, inflation, and a rise in the cost of living. However, according to Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Finance, Mike Sylvester, there has been a significant reduction in unemployment levels. Sylvester says unemployment dropped from 28.4% in the second quarter of 2020 to 18.5% by the fourth quarter in 2020. He says this equates to around 12,000 jobs regained.
If you look at the numbers, you're talking about jobs in construction, you have wholesale and retail, you have a number of those areas contributing to the job. Of course, we know that tourism, most of the hotels remain closed or partially open, if you want to call it that. So you don't have the same level of recovery there. But if you look around construction, for instance, is driving some of those wholesale and retail and some of the other sectors.
Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Social Development, Chrissy Charles, reflecting on the past year, says the economic crisis bred what they called a silent pandemic. She says domestic violence cases were rampant during various periods of the year.
At that point in time, they were not able to speak out about their experiences. And we had a burgeoning of persons accessing support. Because here it is, we had persons who normally would have had their jobs and so forth, and now they were on the breadline. So a lot of persons, they were clamoring for support, for grocery support, for rental support, for a lot of their physiological needs.
Wamjal says they have had to make interventions for the elderly and address potential suicide cases, among other issues.
We have to also recognize that mental health, I said it before, is so very important. The way in which we process our information, and the way in which we respond to it's very important that at least, we have, persons functioning well and recognizing when they have gaps.
Monday, March 22nd, was the official anniversary of COVID-19 in Grenada. I am Gerard Joseph for GBN News.